the last 2 weeks. It's not loading, so it's stuck here in the middle. Oh, I think it's gonna work today. It's in progress. Um, Oh, it's perfect. We are live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. I'm Gustavo. I'm 27 years old. I work with IT, and today I'm here as a host on Talk and Talk. Talk and Talk is a platform for speak language in general. You guys can speak English, French, Italian, and Spanish. This is not a class. This is a safe place for us to talk, to get new ideas. It's a respectful place. So guys, for you know a little bit more about this project, there's a link below that you can go to the website. There's others videos about this meeting, the other meeting. Go there, you guys. You're gonna like it. You're gonna love it. So and today we're gonna talk about the Devolution. That's the song from Pearl Jam, and we can start it. How it's just four. I'm gonna keep us in the main room, and let's introduce ourselves. Felipe, can introduce yourself, please?
Sure. My name is Felipe. I'm from São Paulo. I'm 4 years old. 4 years old. I like ride my bicycle. Go watch to the parties with my family. I have a child, Francisco. I married to Manuela. I think that's it.
Oh, that's perfect. Gabriele, please.
So my name is Gabriele. I'm 31 years old. I'm from Rio Grande do Sul, but 2 years ago I came to Rio de Janeiro, and now I'm living in this beautiful city. I'm a food engineer, and I work as a science entrepreneur. I don't have brothers and sisters. I'm not married. I live alone. I don't have pets yet, but I intend to adopt one, maybe in the next month. And on my free time, I really like to watch movies and series, listen to music. It's a nice topic to talk about music because I really like music and the meaning of the lyrics, especially for my favorite band. My favorite band is 21 Pilots, so I'm so connected with the lyrics of this band, and it's so nice to discuss about a music here. And I'm started on TNT last year, I think so. I don't remember exactly the month, but I started as a host here in January. And I think that's it.
Oh,
How about you,
perfect.
Yasmin?
Hi guys, let me check if I'm on mute. No. My name is Yasmin. I'm 26 years old. I'm a pharmacist. I'm from Fortaleza, Ceará, but nowadays I live with my sister in Salvador, Bahia. We live with three dogs. One of them is right here, looking at me, judging me, checking my English. I like to listen to music as a way to learn the language, watch films, series, sitcoms, and I think that's it.
Oh, really nice. And about dog, maybe we can try one day to speak with a dog with a different language to see that they understand. Maybe it's from their country. I don't know the background of him. So I don't know. I just say perro, dog, and cachorro. This three. I can't say more. So let's start it. The number two. Gabriele, can you read for us an answer?
What is evolution? It's a complex question because it's meaning a lot of things, but when we think about the world, I think it's a natural process that occurs in our country, in the world, and personally, we always stay in a process of evolution. So when I think about my evolution as a person in the world, I look to the back and I saw a person who are trying to be better than in the past, and doing things better, doing my best in my work or with my family and for my friends. And I think it's a natural process. I think we cannot live in a place without evolution, but sometimes this evolution, it's not, how can I explain it? Sometimes I think we evolve for specific topics like technology and intelligence and something like that. But the other the other things, we have the ancestral thinking, like I think maybe some people don't evolve for topics like no, I don't know how to say this in English, but preconceito and the other important things that we need to evolve together with the technology and the other things, you know. So I think we need to find a balance with this evolution.
Oh, really nice. And said something that's nice, that our evolution like individual and their evolution like in community, like everybody's evolved for something more. And there's stuff that we evolved something and we forgot others, because like in the whole thing we evolved in a part, but the other like not so evolved. So we like degree like in that, like we go below.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's nice. Let's see, Yasmin, what do you think?
I'm not sure what I think. But I agree with you guys. I think it's kind of a process, and there is this, I don't know, maybe unique process, and there's the meaning of evolution in a very broad sense, you know, and I think it is a good thing if we can, how can I say, improve ourselves. You know, if we can change something to improve it, whatever it takes to do it, you know. I think that's it.
No, really nice. Let's see, Philip, what do you think?
I agree with you, but I think it's in the root of the word evolution is species that adapt the environment, you know, and I think in capitalism, in our societies adapted to the markets. I think the movement of the market, the job is, for example, nowadays artificial intelligence is very important. You need to improve your skills. I think that's it. Is in the root of the word is adapt, and for us, I think is improving our skills, improve skills.
Oh, that's really nice. I didn't search it about the real meaning of the evolution, but I think that makes sense, because they're adapting for some environment and progress, so they continue to live in that society and that environment in specific. Yeah, I like that, and maybe right now we are evolve really quick, because the things change, not in the physical way. I don't know if that is like 50 years after that, the physical way, the way that we look like is gonna be the same. But in our mind, I think that we evolve a lot, because their progress really quick, and we need to adapt it with IA, like Philip said, and other stuff. So we need to be prepared with that, and like our mind, I think, is evolution, our brain at least. Yeah, I like what you guys said. I think it's the same. I think that it's progress, like individual, like in the pack, like in a community. Uh, so revolution for something that we hope that is better, but like Gabriel said, it's sometimes better in one point and other not so much. But I think maybe it's life that we we always try to find a equilibrium, a balance, but I don't know if we can do that. So we get point here and but lost point here, and but maybe we need to see what is most important for us to continue to live here, I don't know, in the earth, and not just evolve to get better, 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 but lost a lot of things that it's really important for us to keep here. So this kind of go with number three. Is evolution is always good? Why or why not? That's a hard question. Yasmin, what do you think?
It de- I don't know. It depends on what we're talking about. I mean, in a technology way, it is a good thing. You know, I mean, right now, we are kind of using some evolution process. We're at TALKNTALK, you know, but there's something that we call evolution, but it is really not. I mean, in the way we treat each other, I think we have to evolve in a very different way. I mean, in comparison, in the way that we live right now, you know. I don't know if I made myself clear, but I think it depends on what kind of process we're talking about.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's kind of like we're in progress in technology, but otherwise we are not communicate a lot. If you see in the word, there's like in the same family, the same house, send a message, some stuff like that. So some point of views we get better, others not. Let's see, Philip, what do you think?
I agree with you, Yasmin. But for example, the evolution is good for us. Talking to English improve our knowledge. But for example, terrorists, for example, terrorists can talk at the same technology for, but it's a problem. Like the Pearl Jam video, the evolution is worst. For example, and to environment, to ecology, to the extrusion to forests. For example, the how can I say, indústria armamentícia, I don't know in English. For example, another example, Elon Musk spent a lot of million to one I don't know in English. Yeah, I can't remember. Now espacial space, and a lot of things. A lot of people don't have food. I think it's very complicated.
Yeah, I agree. I think like we said, like individual, like person, like no, it's a great. They're gonna send a rocket for the space, but the other stuff we like we forget like humanity a little bit. maybe. Let's see. Gabriele, what do you think?
I totally agree with you guys, and I don't like the expressions so generalized, like always good or never good, because it depends of the point that we are talking about, and as Yasmin said, it depends of the type of process that we are talking about. And when we're talking about evolution, personal evolution, it's good, but sometimes it's not good in the same time. Like nowadays, we're becoming multitask people. We can do a lot of things in a day, and we are capable of doing, I don't know, maybe have 1, 2, 3 works in the same times and solve a lot of problems in a day, but at the same time, we becoming a stressful person, we becoming so stressed out, and it's not good. So maybe in the past we are more relaxed, we don't have complex tasks to solve, but it's a natural process in the world. As the things are evaluating, we evaluating in the same rhythm, and we need to lead with a lot of things, and it's a consequence of this. So I think evolution is good, but we need to consider that there is a balance, and we need to accept, not accept, but understand that sometimes things from this evolution occurs. It's like about AI that Philippe mentioned before. AI is an interesting thing in technology, and maybe can help a lot of process and things in our lives and the lives of other people. But we need to know how to use this in an efficient way. I saw a lecture in the 2 weeks ago about AI and food technology, and the person who are talking about it says one thing that's so important, because in his company he used AI to formulate new food products, and he mentioned about the importance of have people creating new products together with AI, because AI it's a thing that helps us, but not substitute us like that. And I think this example we can apply in other things in our life, in other contexts of evolution. We need to have a balance. What is good and what's not good, because it's not totally good. Even when we think about our process, about English process, we are in progress in our language, talking a lot, but sometimes I'm asked to me, okay, but it's enough for me or not? I need to improve my English until that time. So I don't know. I think we need to have this balance in our lives and in the global context,
Yeah, I really like that. I think the balance is important. We always trying to find that balance. And it's important we note that it has to be a balance, not like just let's progress and don't mind what happened. Because when you choose some stuff, like evolve some stuff, you forget other stuff. You can do all the same time. So when you choose something, you kind of need to know that you don't choose other stuff. So that this is something that relevant, that we need to note that. And I always like that, like it's not like black and white. The word is not like that, the good and the evil. It's not like that. It's more complicated, because you need to see the two different points. Everybody, like anyone want to be the villain of the story. Everybody want to be the good people, the good person. And so there's 2 points that you need to see it, that's important. And life showed me that it's not like black and white. It's not so easy. You need to see the both sides and try to find a balance. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think that it's not always good, because it is good because it's a progress, but it's not always good because like you guys said, the AI and stuff like that, it's in progress. It's gonna help us a lot for make things more quickly. But the other side, you need to see like, oh, there are people lost their jobs. So what are they gonna do right now? Oh, they need to evaluate to understand the process and get better to work with that. But if technology is doing like robotic stuff, like think repetitive, there's not gonna need all of the people to work in that area. So we need to see, okay, what are gonna do with these people? Because like right now in consuming a lot, and to the will work, we need people who have money to buy stuff. If the people are not working, they don't have money, so they don't buy it. So it's kind of complicated in this thing in the capitalism. Is a big problem that they're gonna have one moment, and I don't know how they're gonna fix it, how we're gonna resolve that. But I think that we always try to see like, yeah, we evaluate that, but in the other side, what is the things can happen if we evaluate in this thing? This evaluate is really important. Maybe yes, maybe no, I don't know. What was the consequence with that? So I think we are in progress, but I don't know. It's always good. It's always important. So let's go to number 4. It's kind of the same. We kind of everybody answer this question, the meaning of the progress. So I go to number 5. What are the problems in our evolution? I think that the big problem with our evolution that we are so focused and evaluate that we forget other stuff. Like, oh, we are great stuff in technology, but we kind of lost our connection with nature. So we kind of let's destroy, let's produce, but okay, we can get the perfect word in technology, but how you gonna live? Because don't have nature, I can breathe. Maybe they gonna sell air right now. I don't know. So that's crazy. So we need to find a balance. Like everybody here agree with that. Uh, but we kind of lost. I don't know. Uh, in my point of view, I think we are evaluate so great stuff, but we kind of lost our humanity way. Maybe I don't know. Like connection with people, connection with our family, connection with nature, connection with the root stuff that keep us here. Maybe that we are forget that. Let's see. Philip, what do you think?
I think is the humanity is the evolution is good for us, but in capitalism, all the people is a product, you know, and another side of the product is needed to like human, I don't know, humanization of the products. For example, in my area, user experience, you need to improve the products for customers in the language, improve the language in tech is more humanity, you know. I think after and then five, no? 5.
Yes.
I another problem is I think you said that. I think the most problem, the big problem is evolution product, the industry. I think is nowadays is very important. The finance, not industry, finance. It's the bank, big techs is, for example, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Bill Gates. the people not products technology, not products, physical products. I think the problem is that's it. You need to live the life. Don't forget the life, the real life. I think that's it.
Yeah, you kind of walk for that, right? That's crazy. Let's see. Yasmin, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think in evolution we try to do our best in everything, you know, and we kind of forget the one of the most important thing maybe in our day, in our job, you know. I think the world is trying to show to everybody that we in a evolution process, and we cannot try we cannot, how can I say, focus in one thing at a time, you know. And we kind of lost we kind of lose, sorry, the one of the most simple way to live. I mean, we're so obsessed of evolving and trying to improve, or maybe living in this process of evolution, you know. And we can live in a good way, you know, as Gabriele said about the more than one job, you know. It's kind of running for achieve something that maybe we don't want. It's a way to show for the others that we in a process of evolution we're better, but maybe it's not true, you know.
Yeah, I like that. And like if you not do like multitasking, people gonna judge you. Said, oh, you can do that. No, I just want to do that because I'm gonna be focused on that. And I think that happy is in the simple stuff. So I think we kind of lost that. Let's see, Gabriele,
Sure.
what do you think?
I think the most problem that we have about evolution, and you, Gustavo, and Philippe said about it, is that we have the technology, we have the things that are in progress constantly, but at the same time, we don't solve the major problems in the world. And this is one thing that I'm thinking about, especially in my area, because I work with plant-based products. I work with plant proteins, and in this context, in the context of to use plant protein and not use animal protein, one of the reasons of this is that to have other alternatives of proteins and to collaborate to food security. What is food security? Is to guarantee that all people in all time have physical and economic access to food. But at the same time, when we go to the market and look at the prices of the plant-based products, they are so high. And these two things, the concept, the reason that we are doing plant-based products and the access to food, they don't have a link because they are so expensive. And at the same time, we are proposing one thing to have the possibilities that all people that have food and have other alternatives to food. And this is a complex. I don't know how to solve it. As a food engineer, I don't know how to solve this question. Maybe to in a circular economy and the other process that turn it in it's possible. And but it's a thing that instigates me and worry me about what that I'm doing. So, and we can use this example for other things, like Philip said about the economy and the people that are so rich, and the otherwise that people that don't have food to eat, and a lot of things in a global context, you know. So this is the problem. We are not solving the major problems that we always have in the world, but we are solving other things in a quicker way. I don't know if you understand me, but this is an example that I use to apply in other contexts about evolution and our world.
Yeah, that's a really good example. And kind of listening you guys, I thought like, oh, maybe evolution, at least in the beginning, is good for us, looks good for us, but not good for the earth. So kind of, it's like not black and white. So it's good for us, yeah, we evolved, but I don't know, in the big picture, like 10, 20, 30 years old, after that,
Good for who as well? Good
who-
for who? Good for
yeah,
me, good for you, good for, I
everybody.
don't know.
It's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard to everybody be happy with that. It's to be a big concern. Let's see. So the number 6 is kind of, we go into that question like, if it's supposed to just evolve every moment, or just be I satisfactory with that, then let's live with we have right now, because it's gonna be crazy. Well, you can read for us, Philip, and answer, please. The number 6.
Okay. Do you think we always need to evolve, or maybe we get to a point where we will be satisfactory and not evolve anymore? I don't know. For example, I watched the Global Reporter in Global Play, talking about Amazon forest. I think if I continues to cut the forest, maybe we can, I don't know, we almost destroyed the Amazon. In this point, we can to to break the evolution, you know. But in the general, I think we need to improve the uh, sustainable economy. I think, I don't know if a myth, sustainable economy, because we work with petroleum as well, yet, and we need to improve the energy, renewable energy. In terms of the technology, I think we will improve it, evolve. But in the earth needs to sustainable economy.
Yeah, it's kind of, the earth need a break sometimes, because like in the pandemic, the numbers like CO2, numbers like that is lower, because we're not driving to our company. So the earth like get a brief, like they get some, I don't know, some years maybe without like our stressful life, so they get like a moment for the rest a little bit. Gabriele, what do you think?
I'm going to ask this question about consider a personal evolution, like, and I don't have a strict answer for it, because sometimes I think to evolve it's so important to that occurs in during our life. Like, I think we are here to progress, like in a personal way, to be good people and to becoming better for us and for others, to evolve our spirit and something like that. But so in this context, I agree that we always need to evolve, but in other things, like about work, I think I don't know, but I think when we achieve an age and look to the back, I think we will know that it's satisfactory. We need to stop it. We learned a lot, and we don't need to improve more and more and more until the end of life. So, and I think about the work, I think we have a limit, but about the relationship with others and how to live in a community and with our family and with our friends, we need to evolve in a constant way until the end of life, you know. So, but this is the thoughts that I have today. I don't know if in the future maybe it could be changed, but I think sometimes we don't need to stay in progress every time. We need, like in English. So I love to study English. I love to improve my English and stay in place like this to talk in English and to improve it more and more. And this is a way that me feel so confident about my English skills. But sometimes I think, okay, I know how to communicate me. I don't know if I need to live in another place for 5 years, in a place that all people are talking English, to improve more my English. I don't know. Maybe it could be good, but maybe I consider that what I know today is enough to me to communicate and do the things that I need to do in my life in another language, you know.
Yeah, there's a good point, because we always hungry with evolution. So I think I need to be a better person. I need to have a better job. I need to earn more wage in my company. And I think that to note that we need to have a conscience. Like I hope that when I get the point that said, oh, that's the wage that it's okay for me. I'm not a rich, I'm not a poor, but I can work, I can travel, I can do my stuff. I said, stop. You get a promotion. No, I don't want. I want to stay on where I am right now, because I know that if I get a promotion, I have more responsibility. I'm gonna lose time with my family, because I'm gonna study, stay on the company for more time. I don't know. I'm gonna earn more money, but I'm not gonna kind of be happy, because it's something that is not don't have a right answer, but it's individual as well. But I'm gonna lost time and lost stuff with things that I consider it important for me. So I hope that I'll get the point. I'll be conscious. I said, oh, let's stop. I'm not gonna. I don't want this promotion. I just stay where I am right now, because I want to live other stuff and not just want to live to my work.
And about work, as you are talking about, okay, I don't need a promotion, because you know that if you get the promotion, you regress in other things, in other personal things. So in a personal way, like how to have that relation with your family and our friends. So we need a balance. This is the meaning. We need a balance, because you are progressing in your way of your life, but in the other ways we are regressing.
Yeah, with progressing career, but the other like family and friends, and I don't know, life in general, travel. What do you want to? You kind of forget that. So I just gonna have a career, maybe open my company and stuff like that, and continue. So I think the pen is the important for everybody. Everybody needs to see that what is important, what's that's not so important. So I gonna I'm not gonna take so many stress with that. So I think that that's it's a really important. For community, saying human in general, for us come as human, I think maybe it's gonna get a point that we need to be conscious as well. Like you said about balance, said let's stop. But it's gonna be really hard because it's like 7 billion, I think it's 8 billion people right now in the earth. So everybody to have this conscience that stop because the earth's not supporting what we're doing, our crazy stuff. Everybody here is gonna die, maybe, I don't know, because the crazy that we are evolution. Uh, so I don't know. I hope that they get the point that that happened for us not destroy ourselves with our evolution. And like we,
Gustavo,
yes,
did you see the 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 people, for example, in LinkedIn talk about working 4 days on week. 4 days for me is an evolution,
yeah,
but I don't know if it's possible in all the fields.
mm,
Work
yeah,
4 days.
yeah. I don't know
I
all the
think
different.
I think it's possible when we have a team that our team are divided and part of the team work for Monday to Thursday and the other part Tuesday to Friday, like this. This is the model that I think if my company grows in the future, I will adopt the 4 days because I think we need 3 days to rest.
Yeah, it's gonna be perfect. We need to live our life. It's just work, work, work. No, no, it's not for me. It's really and there's a point that Philip said about that because I read article some time ago and got me because I said that like the laws of the company, the work environment is create like in the 1991, 99 in the France. So you need to work because the technology is not so great. No, 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 no. And they keep like the time that we are in company, but right now we like multitask. So we are doing like the work of I don't know 10 people before, and kind of in the same time, like we are. It's crazy because the wage is not in progress, the time is not in progress because we're working a lot, but we're doing a lot for the company. But it's kind of it did not evaluate like the our laws of company in the way of work is not evaluate because we create a lot of stuff, but we create more and more and more, earning almost the same, and we lost the time. So we suppose for work less and have more free time for our family, travel, and whatever you want to do in life. It's supposed we have. So that's crazy. I hope that we can get the point. I am, to be honest, I am that there's some some countries that they get that this experiment and work for them. I hope that it can work for everybody because that that's really good. That's something that bright my eyes. Guys, I don't know if you have time for one more. Maybe if you answer really quick, there's the number 8. Do you think that our evolution will kill our kind or not? And why? Gabriel, what do you think?
I I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know how to answer it. I don't know if I understand this question.
it's kind of
Okay.
we kind of evaluate and are gonna kill our society because it's gonna be so crazy
Um,
that we can handle with that.
um, maybe it could be occur, but I'm not sure. I think if you don't find how to lead with the evolution and solve the old problems in our society. Maybe it could be kill us, but as a society, so we need to find it.
Yeah, good point. Philip?
Kind is species,
Yeah,
all the planet.
yeah, are kind like human species.
I think I don't know. If we go to the Mars, I think it's, but a lot of people, and I think I don't know. For example, the war in Russia. I don't know with the continue the war, China versus United States, but I don't know. It's very complicated. It's complex.
Yeah, I agree. It's a complex question. I think maybe as well, if not see import stuff like in nature, or maybe we can find escape, like said, go to Mars or other 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 planets. It's gonna be like our kind is not dying because there's a select people, rich people, to be
Yes.
honest, that go there. So they're gonna create kids and stuff, and they go continue with our kind. But for us, like human, like not rich, like normal people, that is like almost everybody in the earth, like just small percent of the people that is have the money to do that, that maybe can go there, is gonna die. Maybe if we continue with that crazy stuff. I hope that not get the point. We understand that it's important to evaluate, but to see others important points like nature, life, to keep the I forgot the name of that, the oh my gosh, the cycle of animals that um, one eat animal and go the plants and everybody. I forget the name of that, the circle of life, something like that. Because if one species died, other became complicated because need to hunt other species. So it's getting crazy. So I think maybe I don't know the answer because it's a really hard question. But if we stay with this crazy evolution, maybe we can kill our species. So guys, I think that was our conversation. I really like the conversation. I sent the survey for you guys to answer. I just want to know, did you guys like it? Philip, did you like the talk?
I like it. For me, it's very interesting. Um, um, and I love this video clip, the per jam. I love the music, and it's very important to discuss this subject
Yeah,
for us for improve. I don't talk about personal evolution, sorry, but I think about the global problems. But we need to discuss more.
yeah. Gabriele, did you like it?
Yeah, I really like the topic, and I really like the idea how you bring this topic using a music to talk about evolution. So this is so I really like it, and maybe in the future I will copy this in my
Yeah,
immersion because it's so nice.
yeah. I got some
And
ideas from you, and you can get me.
yeah, this is so nice because sometimes we need to change how we bring the topic to a conversation, and this is a good one to show music and to create questions related to this music and the topic that music explores. So thank you for this idea and the great meeting.
Oh, thank you guys for the meeting. I love it. The next week we're gonna talk about Yuma. And there's a song as well, like the Killers.
From the Killers.
Yeah, that's the song. So I hope to see you guys there. Have a nice holiday. It's a holidays, Mondays, and nice weekend. And I hope to see you guys soon.